little as 3 weeks or less. Nicola shares, I'm so glad I found your ebook on the web. I've been a type 2 diabetic sufferer for many years. 30 days after following your program, I can report the following results. Blood glucose dropped from 310 to 98. Blood pressure lowered 10 points on the top and the bottom. Cholesterol dropped 16 points. Your How to Reverse Diabetes plan is a breakthrough and a true blessing. Thank you for all your help. My family and I are forever grateful. Listen to what Sarah Vannon has to say. My tears of joy are flowing as I'm writing this mail. After reading your book, I had tremendous changes in my life. On the 22nd of April 2011, I was diagnosed as a diabetes patient and was put on medication. Later, one of my friends passed me your ebook, which I digested all during my 8-hour flight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Brisbane, Australia. After following your program, I did another checkup in Brisbane on June the 3rd, 2011, and I was amazed by my lab results. My doctors told me that I'm no longer diabetic, that I'm free of diabetes, and that I can stop all the medications. Matt, I am deeply grateful to you for creating this fantastic ebook for everybody. Please let me know when you're in Australia, Fiji, or New Zealand. I'll be your testimonial because I want to help you let as many diabetes patients know that diabetes can be cured. God bless your noble work. Here's proof from Sarah Vannon's medical records. Once he learned from his doctor that he was, after following the program for 3 weeks, diabetes-free. Now take a look at what Marilena emailed us. After being a diabetic for many, many years, I'm extremely happy to report that thanks to your book, my blood tests are now showing that I'm completely free of diabetes. Saying thank you does not seem to be strong enough, but God bless you and your work just begins to express my feelings. Then there's Andrea, who not only dramatically cut back her medication, but also lost nearly 20 pounds. I'd like to report that after reading your book on reversing diabetes, I managed to reduce my doses of medication between 50 and 80%. My blood sugar levels used to be high, 200s and 300s. Now they're in the low hundreds and below 100. As a bonus, I've lost 18 pounds. I'm on my way to a diabetes-free life, and I'm happier than ever. I can never thank you enough for giving me a new life. And I can't forget John, who struggled with type 1 diabetes. He shared, I found out I had diabetes type 1 at age 20. I can honestly say I've never felt healthy since I was diagnosed. So I began reading this 106-page program, and I'm stunned by the reason I've never felt healthy and energetic all my life, let alone since I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I think if I'd known what the underlying cause was 20 years ago, I would have never developed type 1 diabetes in the first place. I could have changed the diabetes symptoms in a few days with only small changes to my diet and lifestyle. Matt first clearly explains what's wrong with drugs and the health system in general. When I was first reading it, I didn't understand what this all had to do with diabetes, but it in fact has everything to do with diabetes. It has to do with all disease. The next section, he goes into the details of health from a cellular level. Why are you tired all the time? How can you change it? What 5 ingredients does your body absolutely need? Matt then goes into the foods you should eat and the ones you should avoid to reverse your diabetes condition. I was surprised to hear a lot of common diabetes diet food myths debunked. Then came the part where the author describes the reason for several diseases, including diabetes. Again, I was glued to the screen to learn the reason I was diabetic in the first place. Now I know why I have diabetes and could have changed it years ago. Then the book gives a 10-step formula to reverse, cure diabetes. Yes, even cure type 1 or drastically reduce your need for insulin. This book may very well have saved my life. Then there's Candy, who was able to completely eliminate her meds. She says, your program is absolutely a miracle. I'm on day 15 using your method. I'm completely off all medications. I have absolutely no negative side effects. All my pain is gone. My gum tissue and roof of mouth are regenerating. I now can use my right hand without stiffness or pain. I'm walking comfortably on my knee. The knee, my doctor says, needs a replacement. I also discovered bonus side effects. My hair was dry, frizzy, and gray. It's now soft, silky, and gray, not as noticeable. My dry, scaly, flaky skin is now as smooth as a baby's butt. I'm in total amazement. I have literally been on an amazing ride. I would have been delighted with relief from my disease. This experience exceeds all expectations I could have ever imagined. The amazing hair, skin, and my mouth tissues are all bonuses. I can't possibly thank you enough for taking both the time and interest to personally contact me and offer me your total support. Thank you so much. Can you even begin to imagine what it would feel like to make your diabetes disappear like this? Poof! It's almost like magic, isn't it? Well, if you trust your insulin